Good afternoon, guys. So in this lab, we're going to configure OSPF version 2 in a single area. So there go the topology. And if we were to scroll down, this is where the addressing table. So they go all the IP addresses and the NFSs that will be provided in subnet masking all together. So this is a short objective. It says in part 1, we're going to configure OSPF version 2 and routing. In part 2, we're going to verify the configurations. So although that this is a CCNP enterprise lab, it's pretty short. So basically, let's go ahead and pull up Packet Tracer and make this a little bit bigger so everybody can see. Now, by the way, comparing OSPF version 2 to version 3, so you know that OSPF, it stands for Open Shortest Path First. So the version 2 and Open Shortest Path First version 3. So many OSPF instances per NFS are not supported, whereas that's the version 2. So whereas in version 3, many OSPF instances are supported. So if you were to go to Cisco website and take a look at OSPF and just get a deep lecture about basically what is OSPF, what is it used for. So OSPF version 2 is a link state routing protocol that uses link state advertisement LSAs to update neighboring routers about a router's interfaces. So each router maintains an identical area topology database to determine the shortest path to any neighboring routers. So that's basically what OSPF is. So by the way, there's a common understanding that OSPF operates at layer 3. However, as per Wikipedia, it operates at link layer, which might consider layer 2. So the four paths of the the four type of OSPF, so OSPF hierarchical routing topology is defined by 4 different types of routers within the hierarchy. And each router has a distinct role and set as distinguishing traits. So the 4 types of OSPF is routers for internal use, internal route, area border routers, autonomous system boundary routers, and backbone routers. Okay, guys, so let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and pull up Packet Tracer and start making our configuration for OSPF. So first thing first, let's go on router 1. We're gonna start configuring OSPF. Hold up, just give me 1 second real quick. Let's fixing this laptop. Get the most out of it. Okay, sorry. Laptop is touch screen, so let's go on router 1. Make it bigger. Let's go to add conf conf t, and we could do router. Okay, let's remove this router OSPF10. Then we do router ID. It's 1.1.1.1. So in case if you asking where do we find this IP address from, we grab it from the routing tables. So we work with the routing tables here that we've been provided. And if you look here, okay. So then we could do network ID. So network 172 hello 172.16. Make a mistake. 16.1.0.0.0.254. So 55. So in part one, we're going to configure routers. In part two, we're going to verify the configuration, right? So in part one, we're going to use the OSPF on the router 1, 2, and 3. Now, is the following requirement. Okay, yeah. So let's go ahead and continue. The area 0, area 0. Okay, so let's do the same. Store up our and see what we can change here. Let's make this a 3. Let's go to this dot 3, right? Then we make the area 0. Now we go again on network, door power 92.168. So you get 192.168 at 10.4, 10.4. Then we get what? 0.0.0, the area. Okay. Now we could do the passive interface gigabit 0.0. So we make our configuration to the port. Let's go ahead and do the same for router 2 and router 3. So that's pretty much all we gotta do for router 1. So router 1, let's go on router 2 and start configure OSPF2 as well. Enable conf t, let's say router OSPF10. You could do router ID. It's 2.2.2.2. Of course, it's gonna be faster. You do network 172.16.2.0.0.0. 0.255 area 0. Now we could do an up arrow again and change. What do we do here? Change the two. Now we're good for this 172. So basically what we work with, guys, in case if you don't know, is these. So these are the IP address that's being provided, and that's what we're working on. So router 1 is this, router 2 is this, router 3 is that. So let's go. So we have what? Um, 0.72. All right, guys. So it's 172.16.3. 3 0 0 0 0. Make this B 3 and go. Now we could do one. Tell you what. Erase. Go back out a little bit. Up arrow. Store 192.168. That what? That 10. That 8. Right. And we have that's your space. Right. Okay, so hit enter. And what do we have? Let's say passive interface gigabit 0. So we have zero. Okay. So SPF is being configured on router 2. So let's go for router 3 now. You know why every time I close this, all is gone. Let's go ahead. Store at of T show IP route. It looks like OSPF has already been configured today, so what? So let's go ahead and do for router 3. Let's configure OSPF. So we could say router OSPF 10. And we could do what? Router ID 3.0.3. So that's the router ID. And we could do what? Network 192.1.16. 192.168.1.0. And you get 0.0.0 at 255. You get the area 0. Okay, good job. So now we can do about, then we make changes. We call this that 10.4, right? Then we could make this 3, then hit enter, right? So about 4, 9. So 10.8.3, okay. About, let's make this on 8. That's pretty much it. Right. Okay, so let's do about there's no need for about anymore. So we gotta do now is passive and a first gigabit zeros and zero. So basically, guys, this is a pretty short lab. All we have to do is to configure OSPF on all of the three routers. And that's what we done. So there's not much. It says verify OSPF well in operation, which order, and topology. See something, go show IP route. We have all these subnet 3. So you could see that, yep, OS configuration we're done. Okay, guys, so thank you so very much for following along. So we have configured these all the IP addresses that we've been working with. So again, thank you for taking the time, stopping to my channel. So subscribe. We do have a lot of labs coming up for CCNP level, especially if you study to take your CCNP enterprise. So again, thank you. Bye-bye. I'll see you in the next lab, CCNP. Bye.